Hello everyone, before you do anything else, please like, subscribe, and share. So the fourth part now of the Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star series is out, and it's titled The $20 Million Deal with Jeffree Star. I have it up there. And I took some notes throughout, like I always do. The logo was the first thing that they started, and I didn't like any of them either. But the one that they ended up using at the end, I like it. It's very simple, but it's very nice. I like it. Sometimes less is more. And then it went into like they're going to their old house. I'm like, oh, this is boring. Like, and I was thinking, so far this is the most boring episode out of all of them. So once they were done with that, it got to being better. But I did think for a little bit, like, oh, snooze fest. And I love how I love the part where they're dancing to Rich Lux video. I love anytime they mention Rich Lux because I'm a huge fan of Rich Lux. I think he's very likable, and I just love seeing him in the series. And oddly enough, I went to go look for this music video to watch it, and I couldn't find it. So did he take it down, or what happened with that? And there is a launch date, November 1st, so I will put that on my calendar to make sure I'm online getting it. But I'm wondering how difficult is it going to be, because I'm assuming it's going to sell out. Like, I tried to buy the merch when it came out, and everything, by the time I got to the website, everything was sold out except the sandals, and they only had like the size 11 and 12, which is too big for me, so I couldn't buy anything. And I wanted one of the backpacks or one of the hoodies. Also, like that you're kind of getting like bits from like the photo shoot they're doing together that I'm assuming is for the promotional work. So it's like a flash forward versus a flash back. There's gonna be liquid lip, and they're projecting a $35 million sale with Morphe. That's just crazy. Like, that whole conversation with Morphe was very interesting, because that's what I'm loving about the series, is just the after, like what happens behind the scenes type of stuff. Like, I really don't care about all the other stuff involved, like going to visit his house, old house. Show me the process. That's why I'm there for. And he made a very valid point about, you know, wanting his palette to be something that's used for everyone, because I feel like palettes, you don't ever use every color. Like on this NYX Ultimate palette that I have, like the only colors I use is the red one, the blues, the teal, and the yellow. That's it. Like all of these, no, because I could get a variation of this if I just mixed in a little bit of yellow and it lightens up. So yeah, I don't use every color. I feel like this purple I've never even used. Not very good. It's not as pigmented. And then in this Frida color one that I have, the same thing. You can tell which ones I use the most, which is this one, this one, this one, and that one. Like this I haven't even touched. This I stuck something in there on accident. But green, like who's gonna want a green? I don't know. It's like, this is not everyday wear. And even a lot of these are very everyday, not the green one. But I still don't use them. So it's very smart of him to create a palette that is everyday wear and not so loud and, you know, crazy. Because it's not going to be used, because even these aren't even that crazy and they're not used. But I also don't wear it as often. But I've also noticed when I've been looking through people's makeup, you can always see the ones that are used the most, and then you have a section that's not very used at all. So I'm excited for the launch November 1st. Let's see if I'm able to get my hands on it, because I have the feeling it's going to sell out. That's crazy that he's making so much money, that they're projecting such big sales, but everybody's hooked on this series. So I'm happy for him. I think it's going to be great. And I can't wait to see it, to see the final productions of it. And I can't wait for episode 5. I guess now they're going to release on every Friday. But yeah, I loved it. Except the beginning was kind of boring. And I'm glad they got a good logo. And that's crazy to think that maybe Rylan will have his palette, Morgan will have a palette, everybody they kind of mentioned that in the series. But we'll see. I'm excited to see it. It's something new to watch. And yeah, tell me what you thought about it. Oh, and you like my jacket? Well, thank you. I made it myself. There's actually a video on my channel showing the process. On the back, it has Frida Kahlo because I'm obsessed. I love it. I'm in love with it. I'm gonna love the fringe. Flowers, the fringe. Yeah, tell me what your favorite part of season, I keep saying season, part 4 was the Shane and Jeffree series, which is what, yeah, the $20 million deal. I wonder why it's called $20 million deal, because I think when they were on the phone with Morphe, they said 35 million. I don't know, that's still a lot of money. I would like to have 1 or 2 million, wouldn't hurt. But anyway, that's it for today. Adios y bye.